Greetings to you, my brothers and my sisters. I believe you all are doing super fine wherever you are, and this message finds you well. So my topic of today is going to be about follow-up. So make sure that you are having a notebook and a pen where you're going to list down the most important things I'm going to talk about as far as follow-up is concerned. Now, we have different skill sets in our business, and follow-up is one of them. And I can tell you for a fact, if you can master follow-up, in a network marketing business, then there are high chances of you making a lot of sales and you becoming successful at the end of the day, because follow-up is one of the most important skills. Now, let me be honest with you. Follow-up is not only important in network marketing business, but also important in life or any other business that you do or any other adventure that you engage in out there. Let me give you an example. Assume that you are a head teacher or a school principal, for example, and you had organized a fund drive, let's say for example, to add more classes in the school. You must follow up with your guest of honor. You must follow up with the parents. You must follow up with the BODs. You must follow up with the right persons who are responsible for that entire program. The moment you don't follow up, then that event won't succeed. That's a fact. Let me give you another relevant example. Assume that you are organizing a wedding. You are a lady or a gent, and you are organizing a wedding. You make an announcement, and you produce the invitation cards. So you give out the invitation cards to your family members, to your business associates, to your friends, to every person you give to. Question: after giving out the invitation cards, assume that the event or the wedding ceremony is supposed to happen in the next 5 months. Are you going to wait until the D-Day for you to, let's say for example, talk to these people about the event? The answer is no. You are going to use all means possible to make sure that these people, stays reminded. Even the Bible says that remind them even if they know. It's human nature. Human beings do forget. Even the Bible recommends that we remind them even if they know. That is in terms of ministry. You know that fornication is bad, but you still fornicate. That's why you go to church every single Sunday, so that you can be reminded that telling lies is bad and that you should avoid it. You know it very well. You know clearly that killing someone is bad or bad-mouthing someone is bad, but you still goes ahead and gossips about, your friend's wife. You understand? The reason why we go to church every Sunday is that we can be reminded that sinning is bad, is that we can be reminded that we need to pray every time. You understand? So that is how it has been since time immemorial. That is how it has been even from the time of Jesus. And that is exactly what we are doing in our business as well. You must follow up. Who do you follow up? And what is follow up? I'm going to talk to you about who do you follow up. I'm going to talk to you about how to follow up. I'm going to talk to you about why you should follow up. And I'm going to talk to you about the tools you need to follow up. The first thing I want to talk about is why follow up. That's the first thing. Note down. Why follow up? Why should you follow up? Why? Why should you follow up? Who do you follow up? How do you follow up? And what tools do you use to follow up? Now, why do you follow up? We follow up simply because it is human nature to forget things. It is human nature. From the ancient times, it has been human nature that human beings forget things easily. And that's why human beings need reminders. That's why you still go to church every Sunday. That's why you still go to that mosque every Friday. Why? Because you need to be reminded. You need to be reminded. Human beings need to be reminded. That is the main reason why follow-up is very, very much important. The second reason why follow-up is very important is because not every person buys in from the first exposure. When you are a man of God and you talk to someone, let's say for example there is a young guy in your village who is a drunkard, and you talk to him about Jesus, you don't expect that person to say yes to Jesus from day one. It's not going to happen. It doesn't happen like that. Chances are that you need to show up to this person's life 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, even 10 times for this person to say, yes, I have accepted Jesus is Lord. I accept Jesus as the Savior of my life. Exposures. The same thing applies to our business. You don't expect someone, you don't share the business to every person and every person joins instantly. It is not going to happen like that. There are people who are going to join the business immediately, but there are not many. Only a few people join the business instantly. In fact, I'm 99% sure that you who is watching this video never joined the business through the first presentation. In fact, in most cases, you are very stubborn before you joining this business. When you saw this opportunity, you had so many excuses. My grandmother is sick, I don't have the money, I don't have time. You are very stubborn. But today you are here as a member listening to me on how you can do a follow-up. Why are you a member? Simply because the person who shared this business to you understood this business well. That is why you joined. So you should also do the same thing. You understand? It's always funny that someone disturbs before they join the business, but when they join the business they don't want to do follow-up to their prospects. It's so ironical that maybe you took 1 year to join this business, or 6 months or 4 months, but now you join the business and you expect every person to join from the first exposure. It never works like that. So that is the first reason. That is the second reason why you need to do follow-up. The second reason is because not every person will buy into the idea. Not every person buys into any idea, irrespective of the idea, whether good or bad. Not every person buys in from the first exposure. There are people who will never say yes to your idea, no matter how good it is, no matter how well you package yourself, no matter how perfect you share the opportunity to them. There are some people who will never say yes through the first exposure. Always understand that. No matter what you tell them, no matter how much you've made in this business, even if you've made millions or billions, there are people who will never join from the first exposure. I can tell you that for a fact. Don't you ever think that when someone tells you they're not ready, it means that you have a problem? Sometimes it is never a problem. Sometimes it is okay for someone to say they're not ready. That is human beings' nature. Always understand that people need exposures. The moment you understand that people need exposures, you are going to enjoy this business, because now you are going to understand that it is a matter of numbers. It is a numbers game. If I talk to enough people, I will get someone who will join instantly. I will get someone who will join after 1 day. I will get someone who will join after 1 week, after 2 weeks, after 1 month. And by so doing, you're going to have a continuous flow of people joining your business. Are you getting the point? It is a number. The moment you understand that follow-up is the key, then you're going to work with numbers. Now, another perfect example I'm going to give you. I want to make this training as enjoyable as possible by giving you very relatable examples. You Africans, you are always funny. You are always bad buyers. An African is always a very, very bad buyer, including you is watching this video. You go to a mall, let's say for example to buy shoes, and the person, you ask for the price, the person tells you that the shoe costs, let's say 5,000 Kenya shillings. The pair of shoes costs 5,000 Kenya shillings. You know clearly that you don't have the money, but because of your ego, you can't allow this person know that you don't have the money. So what do? You start coming up with stories. You ask this person, don't you have this size? Don't you have this color? You people do such things. Or you are going to buy a cloth. You know clearly that you don't have the money, or you don't want to pay that money. So instead of going direct and telling this person, no, I'm not paying for it, you just want to find a way to disappear or to run away from it. So you tell this person, I don't like this color. You know clearly that that color is not there. And you ask this person, do you have yellow color? We behave like that, and I understand. And your prospect will also behave like that. And that's why keeping in touch with your customer or keeping in touch with your prospect is really important. So those are the reasons why you need to follow up. Now, who do you follow up? You follow up your prospect. A prospect is any person who has not joined your business yet. Any person who has not yet joined your business is a prospect. You understand? The second person you follow up is your downlines. Your downlines. You need to follow up on your downlines. Follow up doesn't stop at someone. The moment someone joins the business, it doesn't mean that follow up ends there. No. The worst mistake you can do is to stop follow up when someone joins the business. No. When this person joins the business, you still need to follow up. Follow up how they are faring on in the business. Give them assignments. Follow up whether they did the assignment. Send them videos. Send them success stories. Send them trainings. Check up with them. How are they faring on in the business? That is also follow up. Then how do you do follow up? Now, that is going to be at the basis of my training, how to do follow-up. How do you do follow-up? Even before I talk to you how you do follow-up, I want to talk to you about the psychology behind follow-up. The first thing I want you to note is that the majority of people you will share your business to will not join instantly. Always understand that. Always have that at the back of your mind. That not every person will join the business. In fact, 90%, let me be specific, 90% of the people you will share the business with will not join immediately. I'm sorry. 90% of the people you will talk to will not join the business immediately. What does that mean? That means that if you don't do follow-up, you are only going to have 10% success out of the people you talk to, and that simply means you're going to be very, very terrible in the business. In fact, you're going to give up on the business simply because you're not going to get the results. Follow-up is the key to success in network marketing business. Not the key, but one of the major keys to success. Follow-up. Follow-up is one of the most important skills in network marketing business. If you don't follow up, you stand a chance of losing your prospect to someone who follows up. Why? Because your prospect always has 3 potential uplines. Don't you ever think that if you share the business to someone you are the first person or the last person to share the business to that person. In most cases, if you share the business to a prospect, in most cases, there was someone who shared the business before, and there is you, and there is someone who will share the business after you. Always understand that. And that if you don't follow up, you're going to miss out on that sale. Another psychology behind follow-up that I want you to understand is that the most important thing when it comes to follow-up is creating a relationship with this person. That is the most important thing. Why is it that you can share the business to someone who has been exposed to the business 10 times and they decide to join you? Why do you think they decided to join you? You think, they joined you because you are beautiful or because you are handsome. No, that is never the case. Someone will join you if they feel that you truly care about them. And that's why building a relationship with your prospect is always very, very much important. And that simply means that you should not just, care about this person joining. You should truly care about this person's welfare. And someone can always feel whether you are after their money or if you are genuinely interested in helping them achieve their goals. I can tell you that for sure. Someone can always feel. People are not stupid. Someone can always feel that this person is after my money. This person is not interested in helping me. So always understand that our business is a relationship business. Always win your prospect's heart. How do you win someone's heart? By making them feel that you care about them. How do you make someone feel that you care much about them? That is the most important thing in follow-up. The moment you understand how to make someone feel that you care about them, that is follow-up. That is all what follow-up is about. Making someone understand or feel that you care about them. How do you do it? How do you do it? Number one, always, compliments. I talked about this before. Compliments always win someone's heart. Compliment your prospect in any opportunity you get. If your prospect posts their picture on their WhatsApp status, compliment them. Tell them, you look sharp. I like your dress code. Always compliment them. Hey, I like your watch. Hey, I like your suit. Hey, I like your haircut. I like your hair. So always compliment your prospects in every opportunity you get. That is one of the ways to make your prospect feel that you care much about them. The second way in which you make someone feel that you care about them is by remembering their names. You don't talk to someone today and next week you ask them, by the way, you said you are called. No, this person will know that you don't care about me. So always ensure that you remember people's names. And there is a way to go about it, or there is a formula to ask someone their name if at all you forgot their names, because at times you might forget someone's name because you talk to so many people, and you might forget someone's name. And if that happens, you do it in a creative way. You do it in a smart way. You ask this person, by the way, you never told me your full names. Remember, at first they told you their first names. Let's say they told you they're Dennis or they're Jen or they're Isaac, but you forgot that first name. But you want to ask them their name in a smart way. How do you go about it? You ask them, please tell me your full name. They will tell you, I am Dennis Nyongesa. You are now going to understand, oh, you said you are Dennis. Then don't forget it again. So always remember people's names. Okay? Another way to make people feel that you care much about them is by always reaching out to them during important occasions. Important occasions like their birthdays, someone posts, that it's their birthday, send them, a hearty message in their inbox. Send them birthday messages. Send them congratulatory messages on their wedding, on their graduation ceremonies. Send them those messages. You understand? Always connect with them through those messages. Let's say, for example, it's Jamhuri Day, or it's Christmas Day, or it's the first month of the first day of the month. Always wish them happy holidays, happy Jamhuri, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Always show up, in their inbox with messages during those occasions. Those simple gestures will make this person feel that you truly care about them. Another important way to make someone feel that you care about them is by remembering what they said. Let me give you an example. You talk to a prospect, you shared the business to a prospect, and this person told you, what, right now I'm having a funeral. I lost my mom, for example. I lost my uncle, or I got this uncertainty at home I'm going to attend to. So I'll be back in the next 1 week. So after that 1 week, you text this person, and this is how you go about it. Hello, I shared with you the opportunity and you never got started. What is your plan? This person told you that after 1 week they'll be from the funeral. You're not even asking them how it went. You're just going straight to the point on, what their decision is. This person will clearly feel that you don't care about them, and that can turn them off. You understand? So always make sure that you remember what people say. When someone tells you something, always, in fact, the best way to remember it is by always noting down. When you're talking to someone, always write down what they say. Maybe someone told you, right now I don't have the money. Or someone tells you, right now I'm organizing my wedding. Or someone tells you, right now, I'm attending to a burial, or whichever thing it is. The only way you can remember is by noting the things they tell you down. So always understand that making someone feel that you care about them is very, very much important when it comes to follow-up. Don't just be interested in, when are you getting started? When are you getting the money? No! When you do it that way, you're going to do it wrong. Another way is to share with them, materials that gives them value. You understand? You can send them a book to read, and it will be very, very much easy to follow up because you are just going to follow up. You ask them, where are you so far with the book? Which chapter are you in? How is the book? Are you enjoying the book? Of the business, this person will feel that you are not after their money, and chances of them trusting you will be very, very high the moment they feel that. Let me be honest with you. The moment someone feels that you are desperate about them getting started in the business, they will not trust you. They won't. So always show this person that you don't care about them joining. It is reverse psychology. Always show this person that you are not interested in them joining your business. But yes, you are interested in them joining the business. That is why you are doing follow-up. But never show it directly to them. Always be very, very smart as far as playing with this person's psychology is concerned. You understand? Give them materials that provides value. Let's say a video that talks about let's say awareness. A book, for example. I recently read a book by the title Reinventing Your Life. It's a very, very powerful book talking about life patterns, that affects us in adulthood, the kind of life traps we suffer from, the abandonment life trap, the emotional deprivation life trap, abuse and mistrust life trap, the entitlement life trap, all these life, share with them such materials, share with them videos that provides value to them. The moment you share value to your prospect, they will understand, they will clearly tell, they will feel that you care much about their growth, not just them joining the business. You understand? Another simple way you use to do your follow-up is setting the next exposure. Listen to this and listen good. The moment you do the first exposure, never ever end that exposure without having set the next exposure. The worst mistake you're going to do is to complete an exposure without having set the next exposure. Assume that you've shared the business to your prospect online or in the office. What you need to do is to set the next exposure before this person leaves the office or before you hang up on the call. Set up the next exposure. Tell this person that I want us to meet on this day because I want to share with you a product sample, because I want you to meet this top leader, because I want you to attend this big event. Always set the next exposure. That is a very, very powerful, that is a very, very powerful and important tool that you should use, or strategy that you should use to do follow-up. Setting the next exposure before the end of that exposure. The reason why you will call your prospect after 3 days and they're not picking up your call is simply because during the previous exposure, you never set the next exposure. As simple as that. So always ensure that before you end that exposure, you have set the next exposure. As simple as that. You understand? And when it comes to exposure, always understand that this person needs different exposures. Don't just be talking to your prospect every single day. Today you've talked to her, tomorrow. Oh, no, that is not how it works. Expose this person to different materials. Which materials do you expose this person to? YouTube success stories, success story videos that they relate to, relatable success stories. Relatable success stories. Your WhatsApp status, whatever you post on your status is an exposure tool. Presentation kits, product knowledge or product presentation. Expose them to, give them product samples. Expose them to other people. Google Meet presentations, Zoom presentations, events. Invite them to the office tour. Invite them to the headquarters. Show them around. Show them the manager's office. Show them the training hall. Show them the product. Show them the counter. Show them everything. Expose them to different people within the office. Expose them to your upline, to other team members. If they are a lady, expose them to other ladies who are doing well in the business. That will boost and raise their belief, and they are going to make a decision faster. Remember, all you are doing in the process of follow-up is just trying to make this person, or trying to help this person make a decision. That is all you are doing. Helping this person to make a decision. Remember, most people in the world are followers. So most people want to be led towards making a decision. That's why you have to do follow-up. Most people would not make a decision on their own. So your work is simple, to lead this person towards making a decision. As simple as that. That is what follow-up is all about. Helping someone make a decision. I've shared with you, how to make someone feel that you care about them. I've shared with you the tools you need to use to follow up. Another thing you need to do while following up is responding to this person's concerns. This person has concerns about the project. You need to answer the concerns. Don't ignore this person's concerns. You understand? I'm going to do another video to help you understand how to respond to someone's concerns. When someone says, they don't have money, how do you respond to that? When someone says, they don't have time, how do you respond to that? When someone says, They give you an objection. How do you respond to people's objections? It is part of follow-up. Very important. Another thing you need to consider while doing your follow-up is helping these people understand the business better by inviting them to presentations again, by sending them presentation videos again, so that they understand. The moment someone has a better understanding of the business, it will be easier for them to make a decision. Another thing when it comes to follow-up is having a follow-up list. Don't just do follow-up from your head. That is not how it is done. You're going to do a shoddy work. Always make sure that you have a follow-up list. Not on paper, a serious hardcover book. You understand why? Because you are not going to remember every person that you talk to every day. You're not a robot. You're not a microchip. So that means that you need a serious hardcover book specifically for follow-up. If at all you want to, make it a success, always ensure that you have a follow-up book. Without a follow-up book, you're wasting your time. I can tell you that for a fact. Without a follow-up book, you're wasting your time. The only way that you can remember someone you shared the business to 1 year ago or 2 years ago is by going through your follow-up book. Another thing, always make sure that you write down what they said. I think I talked about that. Always note down all the details they tell you. If they tell you, I will pay on 10th, write that date to pay on 10th. If they tell you, I don't have the money, right there, don't have the money, so that when you are following up, you know what to talk about. Because you don't follow up every person the same way. No, that is not how it is done. The way you follow up someone who told you they're going to think about it is not the same way you follow up someone who told you they don't have money. So always make sure that you know exactly what they told you, or else you're just going to do shoddy work. Always make sure that you note down what they told you. Another thing you can use is a follow-up group. You can create, I believe you already have a follow-up group in your team, whereby when someone gets exposed to the business, they get added to, and materials and tools are going to be sent there to help this person have exposures. Understand? So a follow-up group is also a very, very important tool when it comes to follow-up. Another thing when it comes to follow-up is that never ever attach your emotions. Never ever attach your emotions to the process. Never show someone that you are disappointed with them. No. The moment you show someone that you are disappointed, you've killed that cell, because they can smell your desperation. The moment someone smells your desperation, they are out. That's a turn off. Understand? So never ever allow your emotions get along the process. Detach yourself from the outcome. That's the point. Always detach yourself from what? From the outcome. Now, never give up too soon when it comes to following up. Never give up too soon when it comes to follow up. Never ever give up too soon when it comes to follow up. Follow up this person until they either die or you die or they join the business. Never ever give up on following up. Let me tell you that you can follow up someone for 1 year until they join the business. I have done it several times. I have people in my organization whom I followed up for 1 year until they join the business, or some of them even more than 1 year for them to join the business. Personally, I got started in this business 1 year after seeing the business. True story. All of you are members. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the reality. I took 1 year to join this business simply because I never had the money. On a serious note, I was exposed to the business in the month of April and joined the business April the following year simply because I never had the money. But today, here I am. So never ever give up simply because someone doesn't have the money or someone showed you lack of interest. No, always keep on keep the most important thing is to keep in touch with this person. Always keep in touch with your prospect. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up on a prospect. Never unless they block you. If they block you, let them be. But so long as they're responding to your messages. Now, if someone is ignoring you, you can ask them a simple question. Don't get emotional about it. Just ask them a straight up question. Hello, Mike. I've been reaching out to you regarding the business, but you've been ignoring my calls or ignoring my messages. I want to know if I should stop reaching out. If they say stop reaching out, then you can stop reaching out to them about the business. You can talk to them about other things, compliment them. Don't talk to them about the business. But I can tell you for sure, if you keep in touch with this person, the right time will come and they will definitely join your business. You understand? So always ask them. Don't text someone, they keep on ignoring you and you keep on texting them. That is desperation. That person will not even respect you. They will think that they will know that you don't have work to do. That's why you keep on texting them even after ignoring your texts. When someone ignores you, always ask them, should I stop reaching out because you've been ignoring my texts? If they say yes, then that's it. If they say no, keep on reaching out to them. Finally, I also want you to understand that not every person will join your business. Yes, that's a fact. Not every person you talk to will join the business. So if it gets to a point when you feel like you're wasting your time, let that person be. All in all, there are millions of people out there who are waiting for the opportunity. The worst mistake you can do is to keep on talking to the same people every day in the name of follow-up. Listen to this. This is a disclaimer. Don't waste your time recycling the same people every single day simply because I told you not to give up. No, that is bullshit. The moment you've talked to people, get other people to talk to. You understand? Always talk to new people and keep in touch with them. Always talk to new people and keep in touch with them. New people and keep in touch with the old. New people and keep in touch with the old. New people and keep in touch. That should be your mantra as from today. New people and keep in touch with the old. New people and keep in touch with the old. New people and keep in touch with the old. New people and keep in touch with the old. Cheers.